It's been an era marked with exceptional growth in East Africa's mobile phone sector, largely because of mobile money. And now a new term used to describe the mobile phone is the Mollet, meaning a mobile wallet. The Mpesa phenomenon has taken Kenya by storm, with its unique ability to transform the unbanked masses into active users of banking services, only this time via their mobile phones. And the big boys in mobile technology globally are closely watching this market.
Well, East Africa has always been, I think, a booming market. It's a lot of firsts on the continent come from East Africa. I won't mention specific examples, but you know about that. One network is just one of them. And it's a market that adopts new technologies and new services very, very easily, very quickly, and I think sets an example for the rest of the continent in terms of innovation.
What's very interesting about these markets is a lot of them, they're large, they're growing, and it's all cash. It's perfect for us.
East Africa's mobile phone sector has the right mix for investors, with cabling infrastructure already in place and high mobile phone penetration levels. This has seen the emergence of new technology trends that are likely to dominate in the next mobile wave.
The most basic service that people usually offer in the mobile commerce space is electronic recharge. When you've got prepaid customers, how do you recharge your phone? You normally buy a scratch card, you scratch it off and you do recharge. It's a very painful way of doing recharge. Today you can do a recharge by just using your phone. You go to a shop, he presses a few buttons and you've got recharge. No paper, no pin, nothing.
I think the operator's biggest dilemma is where will the revenue come from, and there we're also learning from the internet world. If you look at the likes of Google funding their business, where it's driven by advertising revenue. This is what we talk about when we talk about mobile advertising, where big corporates, African and international corporates, can advertise through to the subscriber base, through simple things like SMS messages, all the way through to smartphone mobile internet advertising. And that is really where the future lies in terms of revenue, growth and innovation as well.
With social networking sites gaining popularity, mobile application providers are cashing in.
ACL Wireless is a mobile value-added services company based out of India. We work on three verticals: communities, enterprise and entertainment. In Africa, we have a very strong business case for our SMS-based chat product, which is a white label product. We launched it in Nigeria with Glow Nigeria and then Starcoms Nigeria in March 2008. And right now we are also operating, we also run the service in Zen Nigeria and Multilinks Nigeria. We have a very good, strong business case. We are generating almost $200,000 revenue per month from this single product.
From a basic communication tool to a Mollet, but what's next for the mobile phone?
One of the issues with the traditional remittance operation is that, let's say, I shouldn't take names, but let's say Western Union, when you walk into a shop, you need full infrastructure like a computer, internet, electricity. There are a lot of villages who don't have the full infrastructure. What do they have? They have a mobile signal. They have a phone which works. So the shopkeeper, there's a sending shopkeeper and there's a receiving shopkeeper. Both of them have to have a phone. But the guy who's walking into that shop to send money need not have a phone. And the woman or the guy who's walking into the shop to receive the money need not have a phone. Just the two shops need to have a phone. So that's, I think, the next step, where the service goes even deeper down into the social strata to people who don't have phones.
Operators are transforming themselves into service providers. You see, you have new technologies. These new technologies, be it access or core or whatsoever technologies, have enabled operators to gain new revenue streams. So for us, it's very important to see that. I see two things. One would be connect the unconnected, so mobile technologies will evolve through wireless broadband technologies, and one is, as you mentioned, bank the unbanked.
The sub-Saharan Africa telecommunications market will be characterized by regulatory developments and continued investment in broadband infrastructure by various submarine and terrestrial cable operators. That's according to latest research by IDC, making 2010 a defining year for Africa's telecom sector.